banana laser. Lasers unite.
What's up, Banana Brains, and welcome to Banana Bites. It feels so right, especially tonight. It's Tuesday, September 27th. That's right. Get happy. My name is Matt. Wazell if you're nasty. And with me, that's right, and with me, as always, is Dave Z. What the fuck is up, Dave Z?
Hey, yo, wow. Banana Bites, old school style, one night only.
Yeah, one night only.
Well, maybe more.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'd done a couple of these by myself, and now we got Dave here for tonight's episode, so this is awesome. This is like old school, except we're not going to go over the fucking news or video releases.
No, you can make it up, though. You can just make up some fake news, some fake videos, and just roll with it.
Dead of Night 2, starring Zach Galifianakis. What?
Yeah.
No, we're not going to do any of that.
No.
Because this show is literally all about the lasers, the listeners of Banana Laser. That's what this show is dedicated to. We want to get your feedback. We're going to play your emails. We're going to play your voicemails. Get your feedbacks on our commentary. We're going to play laser games. It's all about you. How do you get involved? You leave us a voicemail at 314-720-8842 or drop us an email at bananalaser@gmail.com. Tweet at us at bananalasershow, or, call my cell phone. Here's the number. JK, not happening. But here's Dave's cell phone number. 555-FUCK. Huh. That's crazy. So just text that to get, you have a direct line with Dave Z.
Yeah.
Dave.
I think that you had I think that number was from the phone call you made right before this, that with that girl talking.
555-FUCK.
Yeah.
Oh man, they do the nastiest stuff. Okay, anyway, so before we get into anything, guys, I want to take a second to talk about some other podcasts that you should be listening to if you aren't already listening to them. And number one is the Skeleton Crew podcast, also on horrorphilia.com, which Dave Z and Alex are both a part of. So you guys should definitely check that out. But also, there's another podcast that Dave hosts called Exploding Heads, and that is a hilarious podcast. You guys should definitely be checking that out. And you're on another one even, Dave.
Yeah.
The fucking ABCs of Hidden Hoarder with Jamie Jenkins and her husband, Jamie Sammons, and her husband, Brian. Yes, which is awesome. You guys are going through the alphabet. You're each picking a film that you feel like needs to have some more light shed on it, that doesn't get enough appreciation, which I think is great for the horror genre. So that's an awesome podcast. You guys should totally be checking that out. And and check out Banana Laser.
Yeah. Check out Banana Laser. Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Oh, wait, you're listening to it. Okay, so last week we dropped, for the end of summer, our Sleepaway Camp 2 commentary, and I want to thank you, all the listeners, for the feedback. It seems like everybody really loved it. We didn't get any voicemails or emails, talking about anything that we should have talked about or anything like that. It was just mostly comments on Facebook and in our Facebook group. But if you guys want to do that, please do so, and we'll talk about it here on Banana Bites. Because obviously it's a commentary. The movie just flies by, and there's probably tons of shit that we don't talk about or ever get to. So
it's not easy.
Yeah. No, it's not easy. It isn't. I mean, we're trying to be entertaining yet informative, and we're also trying to sit back and just watch a great movie. It doesn't always work.
True.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, leave us your comments about that. and we can talk about it here on the show. But we did get a voicemail from one of our dedicated listeners, Travis Christian, and let's play that right now.
Hey, Dave, Matt, Alex, man, it's great to hear you on the air again. This is Travis Christian here. I didn't realize how big a part of my life this show is. So me and Cody Robinson talk about it all the time. You know, your guys' stickers are everywhere. I got them on my toolbox at work. They're down on the hot chick posters in my man cave. You know, everywhere I went, I was reminded of y'all. And every time I went to my man cave, I've got a little horror section. The sundown sack I won off of the last contest there. You know, I just thought of you guys all the time. Anyway, it's great to hear you guys again. Keep up the great work, guys, and hope to hear many more shows in the future.
Awesome. Thank you, Travis, for leaving that voicemail. It's great, you know, to hear people overjoyed that we've come back, you know, and he's a great guy. I've sent him a bunch of Banana Laser stickers, and he sent pictures back, and he's got them all over his tool chest and shit like that. So, awesome dude. I believe he lives in the same neighborhood as Cody Robinson, so that's pretty awesome. But that's not all. He also left us another voicemail, and this one ties into Dave's other podcast, Exploding Heads, and he's got a little challenge for us, so let's hear that.
Hey guys, Travis Christian here again. Hey, I had a little challenge I'd like to issue to Banana Laser and Exploding Heads. They kind of filled the void a little bit whenever you guys went off the air. Don't get me wrong, I'm a laser first and foremost, but I'd say I would like to challenge you two to a review off. That kind of sounded gay. But anyway, on the little 2012 film Excision, I know the Exploding Heads chemistry would be a riot, and I think the chemistry on Banana Laser would be a really good one to see who would be top of the box. So, anyway, just a thought, guys. Have a good one.
Wow, okay, that is really an interesting idea. A review off is how he put it. And so, like, how do you compete for that? I mean, like, what? And he was saying how our chemistries were both really great on each podcast, you know, separately, differently. Good, so... and the film Excision, which I feel like, you know, is probably I haven't seen it, so it's probably a very unique film to review. So how do you grade this review off? I don't know. I feel like we need some criteria. What is he looking for exactly? Just the most fun in the review? What do you think, Dave?
I don't know. I guess at the end of the day, you listen back and just whatever you think was the better listening experience.
Ah, I got you. Okay, so it's not necessarily any kind of analytical views or critiquing of the film itself. It's just which will he have the most fun with. Interesting idea.
Yeah.
Interesting idea. But then also begs the question, I mean, I guess we'd have to do these reviews separately, right? One on Banana Laser and one... He's not saying, like, join podcasts.
No, he wants...
That's not what he's saying.
Not at all. Okay. He wants each show to do it. So 2 separate reviews. And somehow, lucky me, I get to be involved in both of them. So it's one with you two and one with Christian and Brandon. So
that's hilarious.
And like he asked, you know, we played this voicemail. It hasn't dropped yet, but we played this similar voicemail when we recorded last week. And basically I said, hey, talk to Matt. I'm staying out of it. Whatever.
I think it's a fun idea, and it's a kind of a unique crossover thing. So I'm down for it. I say yeah. I think it's cool, you know, to do something fun like that.
Nice.
And yeah, it'll kind of bring us together, even though we're already kind of each have our own, you know, each other's dicks inside of us because Dave Z. But yeah, I'm totally down. I think it's cool. I mean, right now we're just doing commentaries, but I feel like maybe we can squeeze it into the schedule. So I think so. I think that's a great idea, Travis. So yeah, Let's
right.
look into that. And I haven't seen the movie, so
Okay.
Excision.
I've seen it once, but that doesn't count for me. What the fuck do I remember? Nothing.
Yeah, Dave's like Finding Dory over here.
Totally. And I'm in a real good position because I can watch the movie, take the notes. So the notes are already taken. I don't have to do anything. I just got to sit down and talk to it once there and once here. And fuck, what do I care? How long is it going to take? Half an hour to do a review? I could do it.
And you could sabotage one of the other podcasts, that the one you wanted to win. You could sabotage the other one.
Yeah, I could just show up to the one and just not talk much or.
Yeah, exactly. Where is he? But that is really cool what he says about exploding heads, and I definitely want to say that is how he's like, it kind of happened right at the same time, Exploding Heads, and then we left. Exploding Heads came out, and then Banana Laser left, and so he felt like you guys picked up the whatever, and ran with it. But not only that is that how great of chemistry you three have on the podcast, which is absolutely true. So, yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you guys ain't listening, then you're missing out.
Yeah. Shit, man.
Get your head exploded.
Yeah.
That's like the commercial. That should. Are you ready to have your brains blown out? Yeah, I am.
See, we don't have a bumper. We don't have a commercial. Maybe you should record the fucking thing, Mr. Producer. You could say, have your blah, 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 blah. I can't even talk. Have your brains blown out like you just did. Take a few pieces from a random show and do. Matt's created a bumper for Exploding Heads.
Boom. I will put that on the list.
There's a challenge from me. How's that?
I have no problem doing that. I will happily do that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, just ask. That's all you gotta do. I'll do it.
Okay. Hey, I tread lightly when it comes to Mr. Wazell. And I don't want to burn you out or anything like that.
Oh no, not with this commentary schedule. It's easy peasy, baby. I'm breezy. It's so good.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you again, Travis, for leaving those voicemails. It's always great to hear from listeners. Like I said, if you guys want to be on this show, all you got to do is leave us a voicemail, 314-720-8842, or email us at bananalaser@gmail.com. Now, what else is going on? I want to talk about a couple films I watched in the past week or two since I recorded the last Banana Bites, and both of which I recommend. The first one is streaming on Netflix and is titled Hush. Mm-hmm. And Dave, have you seen this film?
Yes, I have seen this film, and it's, I'll tell you, this has been a strange year. It's been a very good year, but I mean, there's been a lot of home invasion type movies this year, and typically I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, Mike Flanagan's fucking dude's awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. There has been a lot of these style of films. But this is from the same filmmaker that made Oculus, and I watched it, and I was sucked right in. There's something about these. We're also getting a lot more of these films that I don't want to call it simpler, but the setting is one place, and there's less than 5 characters in the entire film. And you would think, oh man, it's a horror film. I want a huge body count or a lot of kills and stuff. And I'm not saying this film does or doesn't have kills or anything, but it's just he uses all of the setting and the characters that he has to his advantage to make a really great film. And I recommend it wholeheartedly. I say Peel, Hushback. It's streaming on Netflix, so it's fucking easy, and it's only an hour and 20 minutes. So it's a good film.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep. The second film, Peel It Back. You don't say that too often.
No, I've missed saying it, actually. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think you coined that phrase, so you coined most of our banana phrases over the years, so...
Well, I'm good for something.
You're good for a lot of things. The other film, I went out to the theater and I saw the Blair Witch. It's just Blair Witch. It's there's no project, there's no part 2, even though it is a direct sequel to the original film. And kind of, what they're doing these days is they're trying to do a sequel, a reboot, and a remake, basically all in one film. And that's kind of what this movie is. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I love it for it. But, I really enjoyed this film, especially the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I thought were amazing. And it's all done the same POV. Of course, it's not a extreme low-budget experimental film that the Blair Witch Project was. This is a studio film, so it feels a certain way, but it has pretty much a lot of the same beats and feel that the original Blair Witch Project had, except amped up. There's more of it. There's more characters. There's a little bit more explaining of the mythology without giving you too much. Like, that was my fear, is that they're going to explain way too much and it be annoying. But no, they explain just the right amount. And I wholeheartly recommend Blair Witch. I say peel that one back. You should definitely go right now to the theater to check it out. If you're a POV fan or a fan of the original, definitely.
Yeah.
Right, Dave?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And get on it this week, because there's only this is probably the last week. So there's only 4 days left to see it. So if you're listening now, go check it out. Straight up, if you like found footage, there's no reason you shouldn't like this movie. If you don't like found footage, well, then that's a horse of a different color. But
Right, yeah. Yeah, I would say you definitely, you probably got to be a found footage fan. And like I said, this is kind of the updating of the Blair Witch Project for a new generation. I mean, it's been almost 20 years since the original. And so, it's like it's kind of played for two different audiences. But in my opinion, they do it seamlessly. But, I mean, Dave doesn't want to talk too much about how he feels about it. If you want to hear a great review from him, Jamie, and Brian, check out ABC's of Hidden Horror. Just yesterday, they released an episode about this film entirely. They broke their format, as they do occasionally, and discuss this film. So check that out. All right, up next, we have everyone's favorite part of Banana Bites, and that is laser games. And we got a extremely special guest this week that you guys are gonna love. Matt, in the future, hit it. All right, lasers, and welcome back to another round of laser games. That's right, that's where you, the listener, come on for a chance to win a hand-picked Banana Laser gift bag. And we got a real treat for you today, because not only is he a listener of the show, but he's also a great friend of ours. You've heard him on the commentary for Killer Clowns from Outer Space. He's been on multiple times of our podcast playing characters, doing intros, all kinds of shit. Ladies and germs, Cosmic Creepers.
Cosmic Creepers here!
Hey man, what's up? Thanks for coming on. This is going to be great. Cosmic Creepers, you've been on with us plenty of times before. You're no stranger to Banana Laser, so but you've never played laser games before, so this is something entirely new. But before we get too far into it, I always ask the listeners a couple questions just so we can get a sense of where you're coming from, and specifically where you're coming from. Where exactly are you speaking me to from? What? Let me start over. Where do you live on this green globe of ours?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. I actually used to live out there for a few years. So it's really hot, but I actually enjoy that.
Yeah, it was really fucking hot.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that area. So what was the last horror film that you watched, new or old? And if it's Killer Clowns from Outer Space, I will definitely believe that.
Oh, fuck. It's funny you say that because it fucking is.
Well, you've watched that in the, you said in the thousands,
The four
right? Yeah, the 4 digits. Like, that's beyond Michael J. numbers with Halloween 6. So, yeah. Wow, that's all. I just imagine that you live in a Rube Goldberg style home like Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and you come in, get slapped in the face with a pie, and instantly the TV comes on with the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and you got like a TV in every room that's playing it. That's what I imagine you're living at there in Phoenix.
That's not too far off.
Not too far off. Awesome. All right, well, let's get into some laser games. The first game we got coming up is Laser Tag. Laser Tag, that's where I give you the year and the tagline of a horror film, and I have you guess it, okay? And just to be clear, we're going to play 3 different games, and if you get the best 2 out of 3, then you win a prize bag. So, here we go. This film is from 1996, and the tagline is, "Someone has taken their love of scary movies one step too far."
Scream.
Scream is correct. Scream is correct. All right, very good. Scream. You know, I figured you would get that one. Good job, sir. So that's 1 point to you. Now, let's move on to the second game, which I think you're going to rock as well. It's called Horror Movie Mad Libs. Everybody who's a juvenile at heart knows Mad Libs, and if you're a listener of Banana Laser, of course you're a juvenile. I'm going to give you the synopsis. No, I'm not going to give it to you. You're going to give me a bunch of different nouns, verbs, and so on, and I'm going to insert those into a synopsis of a film, read it back to you, and see if you can guess the title of the film. And we're going to start with some words. So I actually don't need too many for this one because it's kind of short. I need 2 nouns and 1 verb. 2 nouns and 1 verb.
Okay. Cat, clown, and fucking...
How'd I know? Could have guessed.
Run.
Run. Okay, perfect. All right, this film is from 2010. So keep that in your brain. 2010. 3 cats stranded on a clown are forced to make life or death choices which prove more perilous than staying put and running to death. That sounds infinitely more interesting than the actual film. But it's an actual good movie. So it's from 2010. I'll read it again. 3 cats stranded on a clown are forced to make life or death choices which prove more perilous than staying put and running to death. 2010.
Fuck.
Yeah, so far this has proven to be the hardest game.
2010. 3 cats stranded.
Stranded on a clown
Wait.
are forced to make life or death choices.
Is it Frozen?
It is Frozen. Yes, you got it, sir.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah. Awesome. So that is all right. That's 2 points coming to you, so you automatically win the prize. But let's go ahead, just for shits and gigs, and go ahead and run down this final game, which I don't have a name for. So if you or any listener out there has a good name for this, please email us at bananalaser@gmail.com. It's a trailer game, so I don't know what kind of pun we could do with bananas or lasers in that. But I'm basically going to play a clip of a trailer and have you guess what the film is. Pretty simple enough. I'll also give you the year. The year to this film is 1991. 1991.
In every neighborhood, there is one house that adults whisper about and children cross the street to avoid.
Something's in there.
We gotta get out of here, Leroy.
All sorts of rumors about what goes on in that house. The police never took it serious.
She's been feeding that thing between the walls again.
I'm very, very tense about this.
There must be another way out. Can't get out. No one ever has.
What goes on in this house is a sin.
All right, that was it. 1991. Any guesses?
First thing that comes to mind is People Under the Stairs.
Boom! That is correct, sir. You.
Yeah!
Yeah, yes. You are the first person to win every single game I've put at them. Cosmic Creepers, you did a great job. I'm going to send you a sweet prize bag. Congratulations, man. How does it feel?
It feels fucking amazing.
Like $1 million, right? It's like you got sprayed with that good slime from Ghostbusters 2. I just know it.
Oh, exactly. But this slime is yellow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for potassium-filled slime. So, yeah, this was a lot of fun. If Lasers, if you're listening right now, you want to come on and do this, you absolutely can for your chance to win shit from Banana Laser. All you got to do is email us at bananalaser@gmail.com, and we'll reach out to you and set it up. So just let us know. Creepers, thank you so much for coming on. This has been a lot of fun. But I got to ask you one more thing before you go, and that is marry, fuck, kill Alex, Dave Z, Wazell.
I have never been asked a more tough question in my life.
I know, because we're all so good looking, and you know that we're all pretty good in the sack, so it's tough.
Okay. Fuck it. Let me have a drink. Okay, marry Dave Z.
Oh, Dave. Dave,
Fuck
you lucky son of a
Wazell
bitch.
and kill Alex.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, kill Alex. He dies a little inside every time he hears that. He's gonna be so sad.
I'm sorry, Alex. I still love you.
Hey, yeah, you. I have a gun to your head. You have to make the decision. So, all right. Well, I mean, that was awesome, man. Great round of laser games. You took the gold, silver, and platinum, or whatever they do. Bronze. That's what it is. Bronze. Yeah. Whatever it is. So, thank you again for coming on, man. Really appreciate it.
Cosmic Creepers wins every time.
Awesome. So that's another awesome edition of Laser Games. Guys, you want to be on this show? You want to play laser games with me, Wazell? I mean, come on. It's super fun. All you got to do is email us at bananalaser@gmail.com, and we can fucking do it with pants off if you want. I mean, I usually don't wear pants when we podcast, but if you want to have pants off, you know, it's all good. Okay.
Yeah. Nobody
so-
will know. I mean, the camera only shows so much. You know, my dick's dangling right now. Matt has no idea.
Pan down.
Yeah. Oh, wait, we're in the
Takashi,
lounge.
pan down.
My bad. We're in the lounge, but the way I'm sitting, he can't. The table only goes so high. So there you go.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Table only goes so high. Jesus Christ. All right. So, well, that pretty much wraps it up. But next week we have another commentary coming out. Of course. And it's, guess what, guys? It's October next week. October starts our Halloween month, you know. I mean, that's what us horror freaks live for. And Banana Laser is no exception. We got a great Halloween favorite for everyone. Let's hear a small clip.
That's my bike. I had those same mag wheels on my Huffy, those yellow mags.
Oh, wow.
I love that fucking bike.
Man, look at these outfits.
She looks
Holy
terrible.
shit.
Looks like an Oompa Loompa.
Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. She does look like Violet. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
And this guy looks like Tom Bosley. Hey, Mr. C.
He gives the finger there, right?
Well, he did something. It looked like it.
What an asshole. Who would give the finger to their fucking mother? Damn. I'm glad he dies.
Yeah, so there you go. That sounds hilarious because we're fucking hilarious. It sounds like a great time. What is the film? I don't know. It's Halloween related. Maybe you can tell. I'm not telling you. You know, tune in to find out. Tuesday, October 4th at horrorphilly.com. Be sure to subscribe to us to get all of our shit. And yeah, this was a lot of fun, Dave. I think you should come on and do these all the time.
I'll do it when I can. I really will.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course you will. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, schedules permitting, Dave could be back again for Banana Bites. So, guys, yeah, leave us feedback. Did you like Dave on here? Did you hate? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't give a fuck. They can say whatever they want, these guys.
Yeah.
Everyone loves me. It doesn't matter.
That's true. Everyone does love Dave.
They should.
That's the name of your TV show. All right, guys. So, commentary coming out next week, October 4th. Check it out. Until then, we're going to get out of here. And, yeah, the lounge is closed. Right, Dave?
Yeah. Shut off those neon lights and let's get out of here, man. And Banana Laser does win every time, but especially in October. That's all I'm going to say. October is our time.
That is true.
The banana shines.
All right. What?
The banana shines.
All right. Later, lasers.
Banana later.
Banana Bites.
Hey, yo. Banana bites.
That's right.
Feels so right.
It feels so right.
Banana bites.
That's right.
Feels so right.
It feels so right.
Banana Bites.
Banana Bites.
Banana Bites.
Hey, yo.
What the fuck is up?
Banana Bites. Banana Bites.
Hey, yo.
Banana Laser wins every time.